For our project, we decided to take on the issues surrounding heterosexism and religion through microaggressions. In the state of Utah, our culture struggles to understand homosexuality and the way members within the LGBTQ plus community operate. Because there's not much of a dialogue, there are common microaggressions surrounding the LGBTQ plus community. With the help of our group member Gavin, who identifies as homosexual, we hope to explore some of the common misconceptions and educate a proper way to learn more about the LGBTQ plus community.
Dinner is amazing. I love dinner. Dinner's so good.
Hey,
What's your
sorry,
favorite-
so you guys are gay. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
How do you decide who pays for dinner?
Not only is this a microaggression against the LGBTQ plus population, but it's also a sexist microaggression. This question implies that one of the individuals in a homosexual relationship must take on the female role, but also it's layered with the standard that it's a man's role to pay for dinner. To avoid this microaggression, we recommend the following.
Yeah,
Dinner. What's your
dinner?
dinner?
Dinner's
Yeah,
good.
Hey, pizza.
Nice to meet you guys.
Oh,
you guys seem
man.
like a really nice couple.
Thank you
cool.
so much.
Thank
Have a
you.
nice day. Oh, so you're
So-
gay. So you must like hate organized religion, right?
Oh.
This microaggression implies that sexuality is a determining factor in an individual's opinion of organized religion, assuming that only straight people are allowed to believe in a higher power. Rather than inquiring of how the individual feels about organized religion, how organized religion has impacted the individual, and whether the individual is involved with an organized religion, there was an assumption made on how a homosexual must feel simply based on their sexual
Start
orientation.
whenever.
So, if you don't mind me asking, since Mormonism is the dominant religion in Utah, like, how do you feel about religion?
What a good question. Thank you.
Hello there. Misconceptions and perpetuated ignorance, such as these examples, are exactly why we must work on seeking a better understanding of the LGBTQ population, to further the normalization of sexuality and the many forms in which it comes. As social workers, when we meet with LGBTQ clients, it is our job to be aware of our own biases and work hard to avoid microaggressions at all costs.
We must not assume that our clients are heterosexual. We must not treat sexual orientation itself as a mental illness. We must not focus on a client's sexual orientation if it is not relevant to the presenting problem. We must not underestimate the challenges of coming out for the client. We must not display inaccurate or insufficient information about LGBTQ plus issues.
Ruth Hubbard stated that there is no natural sexuality. This is not to say that the sexual feelings are unnatural, but whatever feelings and activities our society interprets as sexual are channeled from birth into socially acceptable forms of expressions.
It's absolutely essential that we as social workers understand this truth. This is the way our society functions, and this is why we are faced with such complicated concerns for our LGBTQ individuals today. We must be aware of the cultural and societal expectations that our clients are facing, and we must do our part to educate and remove ourselves of all aspects of microaggressions that our LGBTQ clients may be faced with.
In conclusion, it is important to be cautious of common microaggressions that surround LGBTQ plus stereotypes. Continue to seek understanding by politely asking questions rather than assuming that all gay people are the same. If there's anything that I've experienced that's caused a bigger headache is just people who assume that we kind of all fit into the same type of category, just essentially like this. Sorry,